The Patrick Netherton Show, 11:30 The Tiger. He's Rogers. I'm Patrick. Hope everyone is doing well. And we're pleased to welcome in one of our friends, friend of the program. Just an overall really good dude. And Rogers, you know I love him because he gets me fed one weekend out of the year. He is Shannon Wall, the principal of Northwood High School. And also, by the way, do you have an official title for the Taste of Blanchard, like Grand Poobah or President, or can we give you a title? What do you got, Shannon?
I am the promoter.
Promoter. But
Yes.
you created this thing, right? This is...
Yes, I did.
Yeah, it's your baby. So
yes,
I think you should be the father. You should be the father. How about the godfather of the Taste of Blanchard?
I'll take it.
Yeah, I like it. Before we get into the Taste of Blanchard, I do want to ask you, how are things around the school itself, Austin and that crew and basketball and everything? Kind of how's everything going? I know COVID obviously is a big issue. How are things on the school side?
Right. I would say that obviously we're dealing with a lot of absences. I mean, most schools are looking at probably somewhere between 18 and 22% of their kids being absent every day.
Wow.
However, having said that, we work in a unique community and facility, and our kids are amazing. So the kids who are able to make it, it's generally school as usual. Spirits are high. Our athletic teams are doing well. Our teachers, for the most part, are good with their attendance. So it's about as good as could be expected.
Well, I can't argue with that. It's good to hear. All right, so Taste of Blanchard, the cook-off, which is coming your way this weekend. First of all, let's just kind of start with what is available to the public. Someone's out there, they're like, man, I want to participate. I'd like to do something. I'd like to, see that and experience that. What is available for just people in the general public to experience?
Okay, it's important to note that normally we have a craft show every year, but our craft show promoter was not able to fulfill that responsibility this year, so there will not be a craft show. However, we will have a very large cornhole tournament going on in our new gymnasium.
Mm-hmm.
It's not too late for people to sign up if they want to be a part of that. They just use it's called Score Holio app to register for that cornhole tournament.
Yeah.
And it's going to begin Friday night, actually, and go through Friday night and all day Saturday. So for anybody who wants to participate or watch this big cornhole tournament, they can come to our new gymnasium and do that. That is also where they can buy the award-winning barbecue that we will sell as plates, sandwiches, and any other way we can put it together.
Yeah, that's the one thing that I really enjoyed last year. Was as the barbecue came in, you also were able to distribute that to the public at large. And I thought that was really cool.
Yeah, here's how we make our money. First of all, it's important to us that we do not charge an entry fee for anything. So coming onto our campus is completely free. But what happens is that our cooks, they donate to us whatever meat they don't turn in for the competition. So we are literally selling competition-style ribs, brisket, pulled pork, chicken, steak. Saturday morning, we'll be selling barbecue sandwiches that come straight from competition ribeye steaks.
Yeah, well, I remember last year I was not certified to be a steak judge, so that didn't mean I didn't get to sample them because
That's right.
Because after everything was done. You and your staff and I kind of tagged along, all retreated to a classroom basically and went through cutting up all the steak to make sandwiches, basically, kind of a chopped steak sandwich, if you will. And so that's kind of what y'all did. I got to sample a lot of stuff, which I was pretty happy about. But I'm really most happy about that I actually get to judge this year. As far as judging goes, how do you go about finding judges? How do you go about getting people involved? What do you kind of look for if there's someone who considers themselves a barbecue expert or a steak expert or whatever? How would they get involved? Maybe not for this year, but potentially for next year.
Right. So really, this has grown so big amongst the barbecue people in our area that most judges are people who have reached out to me and said, hey, I would love to judge brisket this year. And at that point, it's really that simple. At that point, I sign them up. I tell them how to prepare. They meet at the right place at the right time, and I get them signed up. This year, I'm still looking for some chili judges for Saturday and Sunday, and people can email me at sdwall@cattowschools.org. And I need chili judges. I need a few more chicken judges as well as pulled pork.
And which of those? And chili's on Sunday. What else is on Sunday besides chili?
The only thing Sunday is chili,
Okay.
and it's right after church. But on Saturday, like I said, I still need judges for. I needed a few salsa judges. I need a few chicken judges and pulled pork.
All right, there you go. So sdwall at cattowschools.org, correct?
That's it.
Yeah.
That is
so
it.
Shoot Shannon a note if you'd like to get involved with that. And then Friday night is wings and steak, which I'm actually very excited to be a part of. I actually get to go through and get certified to be a steak judge tomorrow night. You mentioned that how much this event has grown. Can you kind of quantify that in any way? From maybe you know, how many competitors did you have in year one versus how many competitors you have now, or something like that?
Okay, so we're telling everybody this is our 10th year, and that is true in terms of sanctioning, but it's actually our 12th year. And let me say this: our first year, we literally had one barbecue contestant.
One. So they won.
Well, I came in second place.
Oh, well, that's bad.
Then,
Rogers, where's the rim shot on that? My man's got a quality line, and Rogers is lying down on the job.
And we had 10 chili contestants that year. Now, since then, we have grown to an average of about 35 to 40 barbecue contestants coming from 5 or 6 different states. We've grown to 45 to 55 ribeye steak contestants and anywhere from 40 to 55 chili contestants.
Mm-hmm.
So it is increased on a grand scale. We are the largest food festival in North Louisiana that includes all 3 categories of barbecue, steak, and chili.
That's beautiful. I love it. It's Shannon Wall, who is what we're referring to him as the Godfather of the Taste of Blanchard Cookoff. Rogers, by the way, is wearing his shirt, and very appreciative of his shirt. He is wearing it proudly. And I know you saw we matchy-matchied last week when we both just randomly wore the Taste of Blanchard shirt. All right, you mentioned the cornhole tournament, and people can still sign up for that. What's kind of give us some indication, because I went in there and I'm like, this is some of the craziest stuff I've ever seen in one room. It's just bean bags flying everywhere. It was like somebody's living room in the 80s, just bean bags all over the place. But kind of give us an indication of maybe what you're seeing in terms of people that are signing up for the cornhole aspect of things.
Okay, we will have somewhere between 100 and 150 competitors for the cornhole tournament, and who knows, between now and then it could grow even more, and we'll have all different ability levels in there. As a matter of fact, for Saturday morning from 9 to noon, we've set that aside just for what we call our backyard competition.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're interested in being a part of that, once again, shoot me an email, and we'll tell you how to sign up.
And you also mentioned the website for the cornhole tournament as well?
Yes, scoreholio.com, and I believe there is a Scoreholio app. And then you just put in Taste of Blanchard, and it takes you straight to it.
Gotcha. Beautiful. I love it. What's it like trying to plan a kind of a big event, and especially an event that has a lot of stuff that goes on indoors during a pandemic? Right. Like, how difficult is that to do?
I can tell you it is definitely not an easy task, and it's a task that involves several people that you have to have a lot of trust and faith in. My bookkeeper, Miss Tina Moore, and our data processor, Miss Mary Harrington, those ladies are gold to me. Now, the cornhole tournament is being put on by Sean Saunders, and he does all that on his own. So I don't deal much with the cornhole, but it's very important to us that we follow all of the COVID protocols because we want this to continue. And along those lines, I want to thank our superintendent, Dr. Goree. He is a big fan of Taste of Blanchard. He'll be here Friday night as well, judging.
That is absolutely fantastic. Shannon Wall, who does such a great job with the Taste of Blanchard. I'm really sorry I can't make it on Saturday, Shannon. I unfortunately have to actually do my real job. I've got basketball, or else I'd be there Friday and Saturday, just like I was last year. Hey, the other thing, speaking of the pandemic, what about regulations, masking, social distancing, any of that stuff? What's in place, if anything, for what's going down this weekend?
Right. So we'll follow the rules that are set forth by the state and the school board, which basically masks are optional. However, we'll have the proper distance between judges when they sit to judge their whatever category they're judging.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll have all those protocols in place. We'll be wiping down tables. When it comes to actually judging the items, nobody touches the same food box. Nobody touches the same utensils. Everybody will have all of their own, which, cuts into our profits, but it increases our safety. And that's what's most important.
Yeah, absolutely. Finally, just, I guess, maybe kind of a 50,000-foot view. What does it mean to have something like this in town? And we don't really have, I mean, we have a couple of different barbecue competitions. I don't think, I can't recall, you'd probably know better than me, I don't recall a steak competition really anywhere else, or wing competition. But for you, just personally, what does it mean to be able to have this kind of event here in Shreveport-Bossier?
Well, this is really an amazing thing. It is, because I can tell you we did have a steak competition downtown run by Brookshire's, who is awesome. They're an awesome partner in this,
mm-hmm.
but their policies require them to cancel that. So for us to be able to continue doing this for our community, to have this event where people from Blanchard or Shreveport-Bossier can come out and literally see the best in barbecue and the best in steaks and chili. It's special. And not only that, but when you start showing up and you make those connections, you too can become a judge at the Taste of Blanchard and experience the greatness.
There you go. He's ready. But just don't bother with the cornhole. That's the thing. You just keep that away. Again, SD Wall at at caddoschools.org, is that correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
SD Wall at caddoschools.org.
All right. So if you want to judge, what are the categories again that people can? Are you still looking for judges for?
Okay. So on Friday night we still have some pork chop spots left, and on Saturday we have salsa, pulled pork, chicken, and chili. And then on Sunday, chili.
There you go. So if you want to be involved, just email Shannon at sdwall at caddoschools.org. Shannon, definitely looking forward to seeing you. I'm assuming you'll be there tomorrow.
Yes, sir.
Yes, I'll see you there tomorrow night. Draco just asked, can you buy the barbecue? Yes, we were talking about they donate the stuff that they don't enter for competition judging. They donate, and then they sell that at basically at the concession stand, for lack of a better term. So yes, you are getting to taste and sample and buy the competition barbecue. So
exactly.
Yeah, so that's what makes it pretty awesome. Shannon, thanks a lot, brother. Much appreciated, and we're looking forward to seeing you in the next couple days.
All right, bud, I appreciate it. Thank you.
All right, Shannon Wall, principal of Northwood High School and the Godfather, the Taste of Blanchard Cookoff.